challenge that is in the focus of my research is to find out how to build the future electricity systems based on renewables. While this goal is widely agreed upon, it's much less clear how that system will look like, how it will be designed. So there are very different solutions how that will look like. For example, the system can be very centralized, it can be very distributed, or it can be even disconnected from the grid. I try to go out there to the world and map and see different experiments and prototypes that are proposing these different solutions. I'm hoping to bring clarity to a very complex transformation process. And I'm also trying to increase the understanding that it's not just about replacing one technology with another, but it's also about unlocking very complex societal and cultural aspects of the electricity sector.
Swedish healthcare is facing challenges since the population is getting older, the waiting lists are continuously growing, and the amount of resources will not increase with the same pace as the demand. With my research, I'm trying to find new ways to organize healthcare so the resources can be used more efficient. My hope is that this will eventually lead to that we can produce more healthcare with the same amount of money and be more capable to meet the demands of tomorrow.
A major challenge we are facing today are high greenhouse gas emissions that contribute to global warming, especially freight transportation and logistics that are using high amounts of fossil fuels are emitting a lot of emissions. Technological advancements alone are not enough to change our current system. Therefore, I study how capacity utilization, internal actions by logistics service providers, and different service offerings can contribute to a more energy-efficient logistics system. With my research, I want to help to reduce emissions and contribute to sustainable development of logistics.
Today we are facing a challenge of transforming the Swedish energy system into a 100% renewable system in 2040 to mitigate global warming. One way to achieve this goal is to let new actors into the system with new ideas and new technologies, such as startups. I hope that my research would shed light on this complex and interactive process of going from an idea to innovation, and hopefully I'm able to identify some critical business relationships that enable startups to become engines for renewable technology.
Mobile phones have completely changed the way we interact, making it possible to communicate from anywhere and at any time, in particular thanks to internet-based services. In order to make sure that technological development brings benefits to the society at large, effective regulation has to be in place. In my research, I look at how regulation is designed by the European Union. I'm doing this because I really believe that everyone should have access to mobile internet services.
The challenge that my research addresses is how law firms and the legal system transforms in digitalization. It is not only about turning analog into digital, but it's about changing business models and mindsets. And what I try to do is to assist firms and organizations on their digitalization journey. I hope that my research will help firms and organizations in their digital transformation, and I also hope that my research will help them in improving the quality and accessibility of legal services.